food, customer picks. I mean, go to the web, read the reviews, you're gonna love them. Well, the ribeye steaks are another customer pick. Look, and when that camera hits them overhead, you guys are gonna flip out when you see the size of what you are getting. They're gigantic. You are actually getting 8 of them. They are, every single one of these are all 10 ounces. It is the most amazing, amazing ribeye, cut by expert butchers. Okay, wait a minute, I have an update. We only have 300. Oh my gosh. Okay, the race is on. 300 total, only 100 in auto ship, 200 in a single purchase. The cattle all, you know, farm raised, free range as well. Absolutely delicious. And then chef, $50 off right now from $229.95 to $179.95. Wow.
Bobby Ray, look at the size of these 10-ounce steaks. You're right, they're massive steaks. Beautiful. Look at the marbling on them. Absolutely gorgeous. Grass-fed. I'm very, very proud of the fact that these are grass-fed. See that intermuscular fat? That marbling, those little flecks of white, sorry, I'll hold it up. That's exactly what gives you that beautiful moisture. And the fact that these are grass-fed is unbelievable. Bobby Ray, I'm going to take a couple of them. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and slice them right in half because I need you to see the inside of these steaks. I'm using that Santuku, or that mini cleaver, I beg your pardon. Have a look at how juicy and incredible this beef actually is.
Ooh, look at that.
I mean, imagine sinking your teeth into a mouthful of this. It is absolutely divine. Just so pretty and so tasty. That's why people love these. I serve them in my restaurants. I'm so proud and happy to bring them to you as well. You can see the moisture, you can see that juiciness, and that's what makes it so fabulous. Now, I'm sorry, Bobby Ray, I can't stand here all day. I need to have a taste.
You do it, I do too, because I have one here, fortunately.
Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Absolutely.
Bon appetit.
See me just with my hands. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Here's a thing, Bobby Ray. A spoon.
Wow.
That's a spoon. You ready?
Cut it with a spoon. Look at how
I can literally cut through the steak, big thick pieces too, with a spoon.
That's
so
insane.
Simple and easy to cook. Oh man, that is something.
Gosh.
That is as good as it gets. You can see the fibre of the meat, Bobby Ray. Firstly, so juicy, and secondly, just so tender. Look, I can just pull it apart with my fingers, not even using a knife.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
This is, now you see why. They're a customer pick, chef, though, at $50 more than what they are today. And again, you know, just like all of our food, all flash frozen, as you can see, individually packaged for you, coming straight to your home. And even though it is food, yes, you have a 30-day return policy that goes with it. But the auto ship, I encourage you, there's only 100 left in the auto ship and only 200 in a single purchase. And the thing about this is that there's so many different things, right? You can enjoy it, obviously, sitting down to that delicious steak, but steak sandwiches, steak salads. Oh, I love that we also have it here, steak and eggs, breakfast. You can't beat it, right? So there are so many different ways to enjoy these delicious steaks, chef. And free shipping and handling.
Sure. Bobby Ray, let me show you how big they are. I know I can stand here and talk about how big a 10-ounce steak is, but I want you to see it. 1, I'm going to cut these into big, thick slices. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is definitely a sharing steak.
Still
That's
going.
my point. 7, 8, 9,
Good grief.
10, 11, 12, 13 slices. Well, 13's unlucky, so let me eat one.
Yeah.
Okay, 12 slices. Now, Bobby Ray, if you want to use half of that for you, half of that for your partner, guess what?
More than enough.
One steak is definitely serving 2 of you, okay? I'm just going to come up here. Imagine this over some beautiful asparagus. Look, I've run out of asparagus. I'll go back over a second time. But, Bobby Ray, whether you're serving it as a steak on a plate or whether you're going to share it, I tell you what, absolutely divine. We get so many compliments in the restaurants from our grass-fed program. We get the very best of the best grass-fed, in my opinion, of anywhere that I've ever seen. I'm going to go ahead and cut some really big, thick pieces, right? Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's use half the steak. Give me a plate over here. Let me go ahead and get some beautiful cauliflower puree.
Oh,
maybe I'll put
good.
a couple of dollops of that. Little swoosh, right? And then we take some of that gorgeous beef because it's so wonderful and rich. The flavor of it is just so,
we can do this at home. I love that.
Of course you can. I've got a little gremolata or a little chimichurri. That's just olive oil and herbs with a little bit of garlic in it. I tell you what, my friends, you're serving these incredible chef-quality meals at home. That is half the steak.
And you know, Chef,
the other half,
you have to. If we went to any of your restaurants, right? We go to Gwen, whatever.
Yeah.
This steak. First of all, you can spend close to, not even close, you can spend over $100 in restaurants for a great steak, can't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And you're getting 8 of them at this size of 10 ounces each. So because you're getting the same quality, right, Chef? I mean, this is the same ribeyes that you are serving. I see.
Absolutely.
I see why. At this point, there are 250 left, and that is between the auto ship, of which we have fewer than 100 now, and the single shipment. So I have a feeling these are going to be a complete sellout. And you hear again, go to the web, read the reviews, another big customer pick. And I know that we put the clock that is up on the screen because we have more that we have to squeeze in for you. But I love that you're showing the chef. Like, they're flavorful, they're rich, they're juicy, they're tender, that amazing texture and marbleization. And no antibiotics, right? No steroids, no growth hormones, none of that.
None of that nonsense. And look at that juiciness. You can just imagine every single mouthful that you have. It's going to be just so sensational. Now, of course, there's all sorts of different cuts of steak, right? Ribeye, otherwise known as the butcher's cut, because guess what? Do you think the butcher would choose the best or the worst? I think the butcher's pretty clever. And the butcher usually takes the tenderest steak. Look at that, with a spoon.
Yeah, sometimes you can't cut some steaks with a knife. You're cutting it with a spoon.
Bobby Ray, let me explain what a ribeye is.
Do.
A ribeye is the case of 2 steaks in one, basically. So let me choose this one up here. You can see that centerpiece. That's the eye of the rib, or the longimus dorsi, the butchers will call it. This muscle here, this is called the spinalis, right? This is the most tender, delicious piece, I think, in the entire steer. But the 2 of them, and then you get that little pocket of fat that runs through it, which of course makes it even richer, even moister. So that's why they call it the butcher's choice, because it really is that incredible steak, individually frozen, flash frozen. So when you defrost it, and by the way, if you've been watching me use this cutting board, yes, it's a wonderful cutting board, but flip it on over. Now, you're going to pop your steak on there. This defrosts in half the amount of time. So if this steak takes half an hour, takes an hour to defrost, on this board it'll only take 30 minutes. Turn it over halfway, and you're going to help to defrost that in a little bit faster time, well, in half the time. And the flavour of these steaks, my friends, I tell you what, but if there's only a couple hundred, you got to jump in now.
It's so good, Chef. Oh my gosh, absolutely delicious. And no matter how you want to prepare it, how you want to cook it, like I said, however you want to eat it, it literally melts in your mouth. I can't stop eating it, Chef. It's so good.
I don't blame you. Look at this. I've cut this. Is cut across the grain. Look at how succulent and juicy that steak is. You know, I'm putting hardly any pressure at all on the top. I'm just holding all of that together, but you can just see that succulence. Let me cut a slice. Let me go ahead and cut through. And you think the next piece must be less juicy. Oh no. Every single mouthful is as juicy as the last.
Okay, Chef, in the auto ship, it is last call. We have only 50 left. And by the way, just so you know, auto ship secures the value and it secures the price. $50 off right now. And with auto ship, you can speed it up You can slow it down or you could cancel it anytime. So there's 50 left. That means there's only about, what, 160 or something like that in a single shipment. And that is it. And then the ribeyes are gone. They are so good. When you look at the size, you are so right that easily half of this and 100% would be an incredible meal. I know for myself, my husband. And the other thing, when we look at that shot, Chef, look at that. You just can pull it apart. You see how tender it is.
And by the way, Bobby Ray, this is cooked medium well. It's cooked nearly all the way through.
And it's that juicy at medium well. That's crazy.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if you like your steak cooked more well done, even more important to buy a great one so that have a look at how succulent and juicy this beef is. I mean, come on.
Oh, look at that.
And
we eat with our eyes first, right? We always say, so anybody looking at that, please do not miss these. And 30-day return policy. If you're hearing a strange noise,
Bobby Ray, it's my cameraman Dave. His stomach tends to rumble loudly, and I think I just heard it from across the counter. Dave,
I bet you
got
did.
One of these steaks with your name on it, buddy. Don't you worry.
My producer Sam is doing the same thing. She's like looking and going, oh, I have to have some.
Oh, yeah.
Yum, 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 yum. And all 10 of these are yours in the auto ship. We dropped below 200, so I think there's about 30 left, believe it is now, in the auto ship, and a few more in the single shipment. 075-817. And don't just put it in your cart. Make sure you put it in your cart and close it out so you make sure that you can get it. Oh, so good. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, but we still have the only airing coming up of that amazing grain dispenser that's coming up next. So grab your steaks and we'll be right back with more.